Hey guys, so we're all hunkered down in our homes or wherever else. Everybody's unfortunately closed for business unless you're a life sustaining business, which is grocery stores. Some restaurants are open for takeout. Of course, all medical places are still open just in case anybody contracts or catches the virus. But, we're here down at PBR Studios. We still have a studio and figured we'd come out, talk to you guys. We're open for, if somebody wants to hop on, talk to us, discuss some things going on. Maybe you know more than we do. That's why we're here broadcasting to kind of share what we know and what's going on with the local situation. So, right now we got coronavirus and PA enforcement. By 8 a.m. this morning, they wanted to make sure that all businesses that are non-life sustaining are closed and not open for business. We're not. We just have the studio still, so we're down here, but we're not open for business. But, we just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about it. We pulled up the updated map here as to who's allowed to be open today. And so right now, natural resources, mining, agriculture, fishing, and hunting, basically everything that produces and sustains food, life, energy is allowed to be open there. Construction, you guys basically are shut down for right now. Specialty trade contractors, unless you're building, medical devices or some things that could help in the fight against the coronavirus, you're sitting at home like the rest of us. So food manufacturing, grain, oilseed milling, everything basically that's going to help sustain life, is up here. And you guys can find this also on the governor's website, letting you know who can be open, who can't be open. Of course, you can still apply if you feel that you need to be open for these times for a waiver that will allow you to. But all the rest of us, the government says no. So sit back. We don't know what we can do at this time. Enjoy time with your family. Stay inside. Stay safe. And we can go from there. Nobody wants to spread the virus. I know we got our first case of the COVID-19 in Percy as of yesterday, where we're broadcasting from. So far, only one case out here. But let's see, a death from the virus was reported in neighboring Montgomery County. That's the county's first and third overall in Pennsylvania. So fortunately, we're not dropping like flies, which is good. But as of Sunday, 479 cases of coronavirus are reported in Pennsylvania. The 7 new cases, 3 appear to have come from known contacts and 4 just from community spread. That's from being out there. They're putting us all, we're running to the grocery store. Grocery stores are still open, so let's not panic. They need a little bit of time to get restocked. At the same time, if anybody's looking for a little extra work, grocery stores I have seen are hiring. The Giants got signs up on the door. It's hard for them to keep up with as much stuff as people are pulling off the shelf to put it back up there so that we can actually get out there and get the stuff. Plus the supply chain. As we're going out there and we're kind of raiding the grocery stores, they're still waiting for shipments. They are going to be open. We are going to be able to eat. So, all right. 16 Bucks County municipalities have had at least 1 case of coronavirus. That's up from 12 on Saturday. The first cases were reported Sunday in Bristol, Newtown, Percy, and Chalfont. So there are 12: Doylestown, Buckingham, Warrington, Warminster, Northampton, Wrightstown, Upper Makefield, Lower Makefield, Upper Southampton, Lower Southampton, Middletown, and Bensalem. All of these cases have so far been in Lower and Central Bucks. The county has posted a map that updates daily showing where the coronaviruses have been confirmed. So yeah, if you guys want, if you're curious, go ahead and check out that map. I looked at it this morning, and that's how I found out that, Percy had our first case up here. So fortunately it works, that today is a rainy, crappy day. Most of us actually just want to stay inside and not be out running around in the weather as of today. And so therefore it works. Watch some TV, DVDs. If you're like us and don't have cable but still have the internet, you can stream an abundance of movie over many different services. Spend some time with the family. Right now, you'll all still like each other. Towards the end of the week, we might all want to kill each other, but, other than that. So, yeah. Nate, what's going on, buddy? How you doing back there in the control room?
Hey, what's going on, guys? We're here live at PBR Productions Studio. Kind of a ghost ship crew. It's just me and you because we're technically closed right now. So doing a little directing, a little bit of stuff like that. But one thing we're asking people to do is to come on and do a webcam interview with us. So if you go to our PBR Productions page, our actual Facebook page, facebook.com/PBR Production, or you go to our YouTube page, youtube.com/PBR Productions, and put a comment on there, or our LinkedIn page. We have Kelsey Johnson out there looking to find us some guests. So if you want to be on the live stream, contact us. You can put you right on that back screen there, and we can do a lot of cool stuff. We're just, seeing how this whole thing is affecting everybody, and we just want to find out how can we help in any little way. Corey, so what do you think about this whole thing, the shutdown? No one can go outside. A lot of businesses are closed. Like, how is that affecting you?
Well, it's definitely a better safe than sorry situation. I completely understand. I mean, it's not much fun, all of us kind of being stuck here and stuck in the houses or wherever we're at. I know some people have been taking advantage of their businesses being closed to do a little bit of remodeling since there's nobody else in there. But at the same time, we're all in the same boat where nobody's actually making any money right now. So we don't really know the effects of what we're going to feel or how crazy it's going to get until, heck, a couple weeks from now when we actually start seeing the results that have come from all of us kind of being stuck in the houses and not being able to be at work and make that paycheck.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised how rapidly things got shut down. I remember they were closing events, they were closing this and that, and then all of a sudden there's this, everything's closed. So that's pretty crazy. Like, I didn't expect that. It's just like the whole world has changed in the last couple of weeks. So we're just streaming live because we're pretty much shut down. We don't have anything else we can do right now. But if there's any way anybody needs to get their message out, that'd be awesome. We're here in the studio. We're trying to do something. Corey, can you get people an idea of what we can do here with coming in on the live stream here?
Well, I'd love if there's anyone, that's hearing us from any municipalities or any government organizations. Please drop us a line through email, pbrproductions@gmail.com. We'll send you a link. We would love to talk, interview with you, ask any questions. We also have, our YouTube and our Facebook up, so if anybody has any questions, please reach out to us and actually ask them so that this way, we can hopefully address all that.
Awesome, definitely. So let's go ahead and find an article and see if there's anything good out there we could talk about right now.
Well, so far, Pennsylvania's only got 3 deaths, which is a plus. As of today, there's 108 new cases from the weekend. Total 479 across the 33 counties. These cases are reported from commercial hospital and state labs. All people are either in isolation or at home being treated at the hospital. Isolation at home or being treated at the hospital. I apologize. No additional deaths were reported yesterday. However, Montgomery County said a 72-year-old man died Saturday from the virus. 1 person in Allegheny County died, and 1 person in Northampton County died last week. Montgomery County still has the largest number of cases with 110. New counties with cases are Fayette and Mercer and Columbia County. Officials say 4,964 patients in Pennsylvania have tested negative. With commercial labs being the primary testing option for most Pennsylvanians, data is not available on the total number of cases pending. So they're turning over a lot of the testing to commercial labs to try and help, get more people tested as this thing comes through. So this way, we're not really depending on just the public hospitals and whatnot. Of course, it's going to give us a little bit of a slower data reach, but it's definitely allowing us to test more people, more readily available. Let's see. Here's a breakdown.
I heard there was drive-through testing place. Is that implemented yet, or are they still just in the talking about it phase?
Well, I have not heard of the drive-through testing in our county, Bucks County here yet. I haven't heard of them in Montgomery. That's just personally, I haven't heard of them. I have heard that Delaware has definitely set them up. I've seen reports there. Delaware's got the drive-through testing. I'm sure at some point, people are going to start going through it. Once again, I've heard officials also say that please, don't panic and go get tested just to get tested if you're not showing signs and symptoms. Please save the tests for those, who are showing the signs and symptoms, so this way we can actually take care of the people who might need it as compared to those of us who are just visibly healthy currently at the moment.
Yeah.
And as we need to actually go out and get tested, please, by all means, once you're showing them signs and symptoms, go get tested right away just to make sure.
And the other thing is, we want to remind people, if we want to interview people here, so if you want to talk about how this shutdown is affecting you, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/PBR Productions. You can see the live stream there. Put a message in the comments, and we could put you on the webcam. If you have a message you want to get out, we could definitely do that. So Facebook.com/PBR Productions.
Well, we just got an update from our buddy Ray Regan, from our channel 6 Days. He's one of the producers over there at Action News, and he just sent us over something saying the Pennsylvania Department of Health confirms that there are at least 165 additional positive cases of COVID-19 in the Commonwealth, and 1 new death in Montgomery County, bringing the statewide total of cases to 644 in 34 counties. That's actually a pretty substantial jump from 479 to 644. And this is why,
crazy.
Yeah, we're urging, people just stay inside, hang out, watch TV today. If you have a Netflix account, there's plenty of stuff left to watch on there. I know they just came out with a new season of Altered Carbon. That's a show that I enjoy. Give it a shot, take a watch. At least keep you occupied for at least 8 hours or whatnot. You could probably kill the better part of a day catching up on those. So, and at the same time, if you guys have suggestions for, good things for people to sit in and watch while they're stuck in the house today, please leave all of it in the comments section, and we'll be more than glad to share with everyone else. So.
Yeah, just talk to us. Go on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PBR Productions. You need to have a PC or Mac with a webcam, preferably headphones, and we can have you come on the show remotely and talking about how this shutdown is affecting you.
Sure, I'll get off the YouTube page. All right, how would I bust out the chat? Let me see here. Pop out chat. There we go. I got the chat popped out, and I'm off the YouTube page.
Cool.
So you guys, by all means, if you're watching this on YouTube, leave us any kind of comment you want. All right, so let's go over a breakdown of the counties in Pennsylvania. We got Adams County, 5. Allegheny County, 40 and 1 death. And this is also information as of yesterday. This isn't today's updated stats, which, like I said, our buddy Ray sent us over some updates. I'm just going over what we've been able to read here. Berks County, 13. Bucks County, 32. Butler, 1. Center, 1. Chester, 32. Columbia, 1. Cumberland County, 11. Delaware County, 43. Erie County 2, Fayette County 1, Franklin 1, Lackawanna County 6, Lancaster County 6, Lebanon 3, Lehigh 19, Luzerne 7, Mercer 1, Monroe 31, Montgomery 87, Montour 1, Northampton 21 with 1 death, Philadelphia has 91, Pike is 3, Potters 1, Washington 7, Wayne 2, Westmoreland 4, and York is 10. So, you guys, stay inside, relax, pop some popcorn, do whatever you do on a normal day. Pretend it's a snow day, basically. You want to just stay inside the house and relax and chill. We can't go anywhere or really do anything right now. So, and you want to make sure that other than family, because, you can't do it with family, maintain social distancing with everybody else, just so we're not all coughing on each other and spreading it that way. So, all right. All right, yep, if you guys do want to hop in on an interview, please do me a favor, download Chrome on either a Mac or PC. Can't be a tablet or a phone. But by all means, give us a holler. We'll send you a link to hop in here and talk a bit about, what you guys are going through, how you're hunkering down. What are you guys doing in the time of this crisis right here? This is something that none of us have actually had to deal with. Nowhere before have we had a lockdown in our lives, well, our current lives that we know of, that has really affected everyone as much as this is. So this is definitely a unique thing, and we'd love to hear from you guys and what you're doing to get through all of this.
Yeah, and it's like what Corey was saying. Go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/PBR Productions. You just need a webcam on your computer. So no phones or tablets, but if you have a webcam on your computer and you want to go on the show and tell us about what your experience is being locked down in home, please comment on our live stream on the Facebook page, facebook.com/PBR Productions. And just tell us about how has this been affecting you. So PBR Productions, so facebook.com/PBR Productions. Go ahead and check that out. Now, Corey, when this all started, we heard it was affecting people overseas in China mostly. It sounded like something that could never come over here. And then a month later, it's over here. We start shutting down events, sporting things.
Oh, yeah.
And then one day we hear, okay, social distancing, you have to work from home. And then next thing you know, it's getting even crazier. So,
yeah, I mean, I have to admit, I was even kind of one of those people at first. You're like, oh, it's not really going to affect us like that. We've got plenty of medical technology, this, that, and the other thing. But the way that the cases are growing each day, you know, they're growing by the hundreds, which is right now kind of crazy. I mean, they don't usually...
Yeah, it's out of control. I had no idea it would get this bad so soon and how it's affecting other people. So, I mean, you live right down the street from the studio, so has your life changed very much since this whole thing?
Well, yeah, I mean, definitely life's completely changed. Not all of the restaurants. Most of the restaurants are closed. Some of the bars are closed. So, there's definitely not the social aspect of life around here in the small town as there normally is. And that's one thing. Everybody's kind of inside. Nobody's really talking or connecting. And we're definitely hearing stuff on the television left and right as to what's going on. But who really completely knows? We're day by day figuring out different things. So, how about where you're at up in Quakertown? Like, what's going on up there? What's the atmosphere?
It's completely different. It's like a ghost town there. It's pretty insane. It's changed a lot. I do see a lot of kids out playing that I usually didn't see. So, I don't know if that's because they're not in school or what's going on with that. But that is an example of people still getting together. But it's mostly small groups. So, I don't know if that is really affecting people. You got to worry people that you're bringing it back to, though.
Exactly. I mean, there's a little bit of you're bringing it back, but at the same time, with kids being stuck off school, it's really hard to expect kids to stay inside the house at all times. I mean, myself having younger siblings, I know if I was younger and been stuck in the house with my brothers the whole time, we'd probably have killed each other. So, I mean, yeah, it is. Kids are the ones who are kind of getting it less than the rest of us and getting through it better when they do get it. The older we get, the more susceptible to all the symptoms and problems we are. But, at the same time, we want to make sure we're not having large groups of kids, have maybe one or two friends over just to kind of switch it out here and there. But at the same time, kids can become carriers. So, I mean, it's definitely one of those things that we have to look out for.
Now, I notice you have another... what is this, a Google search you're doing here?
I did a quick Google search of Pennsylvania.
What's going on here?
Let's do the full map. So this is just confirmed cases of coronavirus just right now throughout the global map. So, of course, you got us. We've got 39,262 confirmed cases in the United States. Over in China, we still got 81,000 confirmed cases. In France, Spain's 33,000. France is 16,000. So, I mean, this isn't anything to really laugh at. This is definitely something that, we need to kind of take seriously. South America, You guys can kind of see the different cases popping up. Canada has 1,000 confirmed cases, so they're not as bad.
Now, I heard there's a lot of reports of kids on spring break just kind of ignoring all of the recommendations and stuff and just going out and partying anyway. What do you think about that? Do you think they feel invincible? They don't. Why are these kids out here still partying when everybody else is on lockdown?
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, when you're a kid, we don't always believe in what's going on and what's going to happen, and you're invincible, nothing in the world can touch you. And then, you want to party. It's spring break, you want to take that time off. But like right now, no matter who you are, it's good just to be cautious, just to make sure that things don't get worse. Mm-hmm. If the people are telling you, hey, stay inside, I'm not going to turn it in like, if the government says this, no, we're not getting conspiracy. Yeah. It's the world. We're actually seeing this thing spread, kind of rapidly. So we want to make sure it's a better safe than sorry thing. Because if it compounds more than it already has, next thing you know, you're going to be out of work for months. The world's economy is going to be shut down even longer.
You see how rapidly everything has changed just in the last week or so. Could you imagine if it got worse? So that could be unimaginably horrible.
Oh, yeah.
So what else you got here?
All right. So this is the COVID-19 map all over Pennsylvania. So Cumberland County's 12, York County's 10, Adams County's 6, Lancaster County's 5, Lebanon County's 3, Dauphin County 1, Schuylkill County 3, Columbia County 1, Monterey County 1, Luzerne County 10, Lackawanna County 7, Wayne County 3, Pike County 3, Monroe County 43, Northampton 23. I already got Lehigh, it's 25. Montgomery County, we're now up to 129 coronavirus cases up here.
That's insane.
Bucks County is 43. Philadelphia, we're up to 128. So, wow, Montgomery County's beating out Philadelphia. Mind you, it's twice the size.
Yeah,
but.
And we're in Percy, PCA. I saw a map earlier that said there's a case here, at least one.
Yeah.
What's up with that? That's pretty scary.
As of yesterday, we got our first county. And at the same time, we want to tell everybody, look, guys, don't panic.
Yeah.
Stay home, stay safe. Just don't freak out. The grocery stores are still open currently. So, if you have to, don't all bum rush the grocery store at once. That'll help slow the spread of anything that might be around here. Take your time, go to the grocery store. I was at Giant yesterday, and they were playing over the loudspeaker the whole time to make sure you maintain social distancing and please stay 6 feet from other customers, which is hard to do. Everybody's passing everybody in the grocery store trying to get the food. I know, it gets a little sparse from time to time right now as you're going in there, and everybody's trying to grab what's left. I know we picked up, 6 pounds of rice and about 3 pounds of beans just to make sure that, we got some food. Worst comes to worst and stuff does get closed. We got some stuff in supplies. Mind you, it doesn't stick with the diet, but it's still going to keep everybody sustained for a while.
The carbs are cheap and self-stable. So.
Exactly. So, worst comes to worst, grab some carbs. They'll get you through and they're cheap.
Yeah.
So.
Again, we're just doing this all by ourselves. We're pretty much closed here at PBR Productions. Just me and Corey. Corey out in the studio. I'm running everything in here in the control room. I got a weird echo in my ear, so that's maybe why I'm talking a little bit weird, because I can hear myself. But we want you guys to come here and be on that big screen over here. So we want you to come in on webcams. So go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/PBR Productions. You want to comment on the live stream, say you want to be interviewed. We're just talking about how the shutdown is affecting you. Do you still have to work? Are you stuck home? What video games are you playing? How is it for your kids? How are you handling it? Go to facebook.com/PBR Productions and comment on our live stream about you want to be on the show. We'll put you on the webcam right here so you can talk to Corey live on the air. So do it right now. Go to facebook.com/PBR Productions.
Yeah, definitely. You guys, if you can, tell us what you guys are doing to kind of beat being stuck in during this whole thing. Give us some ideas to help give other people ideas on things you can do. You know, do you guys have little kids? Are you guys doing arts and crafts things, or, you know, playing a hide and go seek, imagination? What video games are you hunkered down playing? What are you guys doing to get through the doldrum of being stuck inside the house?
That's one of the things. I never really have a chance to play video games because we're always working. We're always hustling. We're always trying to find new business, working on videos, doing production. But, you know, I'm a video game nerd. I love video games. I just never have time. Last week I got to play a little Luigi's Mansion. Going to do the FF7 demo games. So I took some time and did some stuff. I also got a lot of audiobooks I can listen to or sit down and read a good book. What are you guys doing? So just go to PBR Productions. Go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/PBR Productions, and drop us a line. Say you want to be on the interview. Let's do it.
Hey, Nate, would you send me over the link there? We got our buddy David wanted to come in on the call.
Sure. Now, the one thing that we've been talking about lately, how is this affecting local businesses? And one way a lot of things have been affected is restaurants. And our buddy David is a marketing expert on all things restaurants. So we're going to have him in a few minutes. Hold on.
Yeah, so just send over that link in the email. We can shoot that over to him. And you guys remember, if you have meetings and events and stuff like that, you don't have to cancel them. There's plenty of other ways to do it online. If you've got meetings, you know, you've got Zoom, you've got GoToMeeting, you've got Skype, you've got many different options to actually still continue with that. I know we had April Donahue from QMB Bank down here the other day telling us about how that their normal networking group meeting got pushed off, but instead they all got together on Zoom and had about 25 people together on there and were able to do their 30-second commercials and everybody kind of talk and the presenter do their 10-minute spot. There's many different ways nowadays that we can still contact each other, keep in touch, get together without physically being in the same space. If you guys have an event that you really still want to keep going, to reach out to, you know, your customers or your employees and whatnot, let us know. If you want something higher quality, we can come down and actually do the stream for you. All right, so let's see. I'm going to hit forward this to David. Let's see here. Nope. David.
Again, we are here live, running everything. Corey's in the studio. I'm in the control room. Again, my name is Nate Hall with PBR Productions. We're a full-service television and video production company. We're a boutique service that focuses on live streaming, touchscreen technology, and corporate video. If you want to be on this webcast, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/PBR Productions, and drop a comment in the stream feed. So, facebook.com/PBR Productions. Check it out. We're going to get you on the air. We're going to talk about how this shutdown and dealing with this virus is affecting you and your family and your business. So, momentarily, we're going to have another guest come on here. We're going to have our buddy David with Open Hatch Media. And stand by.
So let us know, what are you guys doing to beat the blues right now?
I'm going to go to break temporarily, and we'll be right back.
They will get an opportunity here.
Hi, I'm Lloyd Lee Potts, and this is going to change the way you run your life and your business. It's the no ad diet.
I lost 50 pounds with the no-ad diet.
I lost 75 pounds.
I am 20 years younger.
I'll tell you right now, doctors hate me.
Doctors hate this man.
I don't like doctors.
My name is Dr. Brigham Matthews. I went to Johns Hopkins. I hate this man.
The no-ad diet, it's all right there in those first two letters, N-O, nothing online, no online presence. Videos, pictures, posts, it is all got to go.
I had a video where I took it down. It's very important.
This step changed my
If
life.
you follow that step and you do it right, it'll lead you to the second step, which is that A. Anonymity.
Once I took all my stuff offline, people forgot about me.
My grandchildren stopped visiting me.
It was actually really nice.
I hate my grandchildren.
2 weeks will get you to destitution.
I lost 50 British pounds daily.
Once I stopped making ads for my hardware store, I finally had less money and less problems.
I live in this studio. But I am living proof that this program really works.
Two, one.
Over the break there, we brought our buddy David in. We're going to talk a little bit with him, see how he's, trying to get through and beat the doldrums of being stuck at home. Can you hear me, Dave?
I can hear you. What's going on?
Nothing much, buddy. How you doing today?
Pretty good. Just chugging along. Pretty
Heck
busy,
yeah.
actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, stuck at home, not really doing anything, but just working. It's crazy stuff going on out there, to say the least.
Definitely, definitely. So I know you deal with a lot of restaurants and their different marketing. How are they dealing with the close down? Like, what's the feedback you've been getting from them?
Yeah, so like right now, restaurants are allowed to be open for takeout and delivery only. A lot of restaurants have shifted to curbside and contact-free delivery. Third-party delivery services have switched to a mandatory no-contact delivery. So if you're ordering from Uber Eats or DoorDash or Postmates, wherever you are, wherever you're ordering from, it's mandatory that their drivers do not come in contact with who they're delivering with.
Right.
So there's no contact during the pickup, and there's no contact during the delivery. So the food's left on the customer's front porch, and they'll get a notification through the app when their food's delivered. So that's really good because it cuts down on contact and maintains that social distancing, which is really, really big right now. Everyone knows what the deal is with the social distancing. And it's also really good for a consumer to know that, the least amount of people are handling their food as possible. Restaurants and all small business restaurants are struggling right now. They rely on their community to order from them, and that's the biggest thing. It stinks, but fortunately, they can still be open for business, which is really good.
That's good. I mean, that's one thing, I want to urge everybody, please, if you can, patronize your small businesses, buy from your local restaurants. You don't always have to run out to the grocery store. They're still here to, like David's saying, drop stuff off to you, make sure that you get fed. We all need to survive through this thing, so if you can, and I understand everybody's kind of worried right now about their next paycheck and money's tight and what's going on, but, go ahead and order a pizza. The kids would like something different once in a while, and just to help us all stay alive and afloat during all this, if you can, support your local small businesses. So, what do you think? Yeah. I mean, it's kind of cool with the DoorDash and everything else and being able to drop off, within today's day and age of technology. If this happened 10 years ago, I think it'd be a lot harder than it is right now for everything to go on.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, exactly technology has come such a far way, and people always, kids are always on their phones, whatever. But right now, if you're a small business owner, the number one thing is social media screen time is at an all-time high. Everyone's, home from work, kids are home from school. If they're not watching Netflix, they're scrolling through Facebook, they're scrolling through Instagram. So for you as a small business owner, the best thing that you can do right now is to consistently post on social media whatever you're offering. If you're doing takeout and delivery, post about it, pictures of the food, get it out there, because if you're not staying top of mind with your customers, then they're not going to order from you. And if you're a consumer and you're not comfortable with buying food from your local restaurants, the number one thing that you can do for them is buy a gift card from them. Time and money may be tight right now, but if you buy a gift card from a restaurant, not only are you supporting them right now, but you're not losing that money. If it's a restaurant that you typically go to with your family, you're going to spend that money. This is all going to blow over eventually. And that's the biggest thing that you can do right now. Just show support in whatever way you can. I mean, if you're not comfortable with buying food, then share their posts, help them get their message out there. A lot of these restaurants don't know how to market themselves the way that they should be in this day and age with social media. A lot of restaurant owners are typically, they built their store brick and mortar. They started with a single location, and the only way that they got people in are from people driving by.
Exactly.
There's a lot less people on the road right now, so you gotta get your social media posting out there and start telling people who you are, what you do, and your situation. You gotta be authentic. It's my big thing.
There you go. So what have you been doing to kind of beat the blues of being stuck inside there?
Yeah, so right now I'm allowed to work. I'm working from home, no contact. So I'm actually very busy right now. A lot of restaurants are realizing that they're struggling. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the next best time is right now. So if you are a small business owner and you don't have a list of customers that you can call on and tell them, hey, we're open, come order from us, then you got to start doing that. And I think this is a big proven point. I noticed so I do a lot of restaurant marketing. I do some video and some photo here and there. And the biggest thing with my clients right now is that, the past, when everything was going very good and the economy was great, is that they got very comfortable. Their numbers were good. They didn't see the value in marketing. Now, with this all happening, is a total 180 where they don't have any marketing in place. They don't have a list of customers. They don't have emails, phone numbers, subscribers on Messenger, whatever it is. They don't have that. And now they don't know what to do. So for me, I'm in a kind of good position where I can go out and offer my help to these restaurants. Right now, I'm not charging any of these people to help them. If someone or a small business needs help, I'm here to help them and get them through whatever they're going through. So,
yeah, definitely. I think right now, especially more than ever, all of us being, small business people, we actually have to stick together more than ever. Because when the dust clears,
absolutely,
if we're not here for each other, then we're not going to be left. And that's the only way, is to support your local community, prop up your local community, be part of that. So,
yeah. As a small business owner, one thing that I'm doing with a bunch of my clients is we're doing a giveaway. So restaurants, they have food that's probably going to go bad. They order their shipments of food that they have in right now is the amount of food that they would typically sell during a busy week. So they have a lot of food left over. If you're not selling your food, you're not moving it, do a giveaway on Facebook where people have to comment, like, and share. Give away, 2 entrees and a gift card out, and that's how you can give back. I was talking to a restaurant owner the other day, and I was encouraging him to post more so that he can get his word out there. And he came back to me and he said, I'm not comfortable with that because I just feel like I'm asking for too much. And so I came up with this idea about doing a giveaway where, your customers have been supporting you, helping you through this hard time. Now let's give back to them. Let's do a giveaway for a gift card and 2 entrees, a 6-pack of beer. And, we had over 120 people enter. And I think, the amount of shares that we had was ridiculous, and it was all organic. People are on their phones right now. And that's the biggest thing is that you can do is just get your word out to them.
Yeah, exactly. Nowadays, especially with what's going on right now, people are doing more screen time than ever. So if you're going to promote, by all means, now is the time to promote more than ever. Your business isn't able to be up and running full scale like it normally is. Market, promote, so that this way, when all of this blows over, you still have a fighting chance. People see you. People know you're out there. Who knows? You might have a lot of new customers who've seen your stuff over and over again, been stuck inside, everything's closed. They want to check out something new. So, yeah, by all means, promote. That's a great point. So,
yeah, and if you're a consumer, just support your local businesses. If you see a post, comment on it, share it. Tell them that you miss them. Show that you appreciate what they've been doing and that you see it and you realize it. And that's the biggest thing. I mean, we all deal with self doubt, whether you own your own business or it's in a relationship or whatever. We all deal with that. These business owners going through this right now, that's what they're filled with is self doubt. Whether they can pay their employees or whatever they can do to get through this. And the biggest thing that you can do for them is show your support and encourage them that they're going to make it through, because it's going to be hard, but you'll make it through.
Exactly. That's why we're all here. We're all trying to stick together and do this.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think what you guys are doing here is great. I mean, everyone's stuck at home. Everyone has something to say, and it's a very good platform for people to talk on. So I appreciate you guys doing this. This is awesome.
Hey, definitely. I appreciate you, calling in and being part. And like I said, we're trying to just do an exchange of ideas today. We're all stuck here. We're all trying to figure out what to do in this. So
Hey,
why not?
David,
Let's all talk.
You said you could help restaurants, outs, and stuff like that. How do they get a hold of you? How do they get in touch with you?
Yeah, so my email is david@totalhatch.com. Or, just call me directly. Shoot me a text. My phone number is 215-480-1212. My phone's sitting right here with me. I mean, I'm home. I'm on my phone more than I have ever been. So give me a call, shoot me a text, whatever you need, let me know. And even if you're not, a restaurant owner, I think, right now my focus is on restaurants because they're still allowed to be open. But if you're a small business owner that has a community and stuff like that, don't let your customers and the people who follow you forget about you because you're closed. Keep posting, things like that. I'll throw out a few content ideas. Restaurants, you have employees, and it's really hard for them because chances are you don't have all of your employees working for you. Have them send you a selfie and post an appreciation post once a day of a server, a busboy, whoever it is, someone that works in your business. Show appreciation, put them out on your Facebook page, and people who come and patronize your restaurant or small business, whatever it is, they're going to appreciate that because they know that you appreciate your customer or your people working for you. So there's so many things you can do.
That's crazy. Thank you so much for that information. Again, how do they contact you again?
Yeah, so my phone number is 215-480-1212. Shoot me a text, call me, whatever you want. My email is david@totalhatch.com.
Awesome. Hey, Corey, what do you say? If you've noticed any of the techniques people are using to work from home, I see a lot of people using Zoom. Do you use that? Do either one of you guys use that at all?
Yeah, we've been messing a little bit with Zoom lately over the whole thing here. Us, we have many avenues of streaming, but we've definitely started using some of the different consumer programs just to kind of see what we could suggest to people. Zoom actually seems to be a fairly stable and actually pretty good streaming platform if you want to get together and hold a meeting, or you had something going on that you had to cancel and you didn't need a ton of bells and whistles. You just needed to catch up with each other. That's been one of the nice ones going on here. But there's also GoToMeeting and a couple other different services. Skype's always been the older one that's been around forever. But there's many ways to still contact and connect with each other, even though right now most of us aren't leaving the house. So I know we're actually going to attempt later, hopefully this Sunday. We didn't really get to do a new Sunday Sessions project down here last week. So this Sunday we're actually going to attempt to get the band, Roy and the Secret People, see if we can get them together over Zoom, see if we can't do that for this week's episode of Sunday Sessions Project. Just kind of use the technology available to us.
Yeah.
We're all still here. We're in a connected world. Even though we can't all be in the same space together, we're all able to actually connect with each other, like we've never been able to before. So it's just kind of odd placement for everything that's going on with the virus and whatnot to happen right now in a day and age where we're not as hindered and wouldn't have been. I think the media 24/7 and other stuff sure is giving its way to a little bit of hysteria here and there, but the fact that we're all able to actually openly reach out to each other and go, "Oh, have you heard that and this?" And they go, "Okay, well, you know what? Here's what I read. Calm your fears." That's, in a comforting way. Sure, it's spread some craziness, but it's allowed us all to kind of comfort each other a little bit better in this day and age. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I was on a Zoom call this morning, and I was sharing my screen with my client. We were going over things and getting things set up. She owns a place that it's a service-based business, and fortunately she can still do that service online. So we set up on our website Zoom so that people can order, pay her, and then she can send them a link and do a Zoom. I've also seen a ton of restaurants, actually not a ton, but quite a few, who have live music. This is on Friday night. Scrolling through my Facebook feed, I started seeing all these live music live streams where they had their musician come out to the restaurant and set up just like they normally would. And then from that restaurant Facebook page, they went live so that people at home could enjoy their beer and have their food and whatever, and still have that happy hour feel and the same atmosphere and music that they would have typically had on that Friday night. So, you know, that's a big deal too.
Actually, I've heard the virtual happy hour. That was another thing when we were talking to April the other day. She brought up is that she was doing a meeting with the National Association of Bankers or whatnot, and they had suggested that, you know, in today's time and what's going on, a lot of companies try and have a virtual happy hour afterwards. So everybody doesn't feel so alienated and alone. You know, you guys all hop on one streaming service or another. Everybody has their favorite, you know, cocktail or coffee or whatever it is. And you can still have that community and togetherness without, you know, having to have the work thing the whole time. We're now actually, you know, just chit-chatting afterwards and still keeping that camaraderie that we all get from working together and being in a space and, you know, getting rid of the just daily whatnot, being able to enjoy each other's company. We can still do that. So that's awesome nowadays.
I mean, another big thing for me has been able to, I mean, I've been in business for about a year now, and there's a lot of things that have come up and, you know, things that you've always put off and things that you don't want to get done. But right now, there's no better time to get those things done than right now. If you're a small business owner, or, you know, even if you're a consumer at home, stuck at home, get those house projects done and stuff like that. It's a great time to do it. And that's on the bright side of things. I mean, there's so many things that you could do and get done, get ahead on things. It's a really good opportunity to get those things done.
Oh, yeah, especially taxes. Everybody that's been putting off doing all the paperwork for your taxes, God knows we have. Perfect time to do it. We're not leaving the house. They got all that paperwork, receipts to go through, start scribbling it down, you know, as long as you don't have a 2-year-old asking you a question every 5 seconds, which if you do, we understand. I've had kids. I still have kids, but they're not 2 anymore. But yeah, I mean, now's the perfect time to do all that paperwork you've been putting off, because who really wants to do that stuff except for, you know, accountants?
Yeah. Did they move the tax day? I think they did. I think they bumped it back.
Yeah, I believe they bumped it back to July. Now, I'm not sure. I know partnerships normally had to file by February 15th. I'm not sure if that was kept through or if they're giving, you know, a little bit of leeway there. But at the same time, if you were able to get the extension or bump back or go to July, now's the perfect time to hunker down with all that paperwork and go through it. So, but yeah, that's a good point. Tax time was moved back till July, supposedly. So.
Yeah.
Hey, David.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's so many things to do.
How has the shutdown affected your business? You are usually out there shooting video, meeting and greeting people, shaking hands. How's that changed how you're doing business now?
Yeah, so typically I'm a very social and active person. I like getting out of my office and going out and talking to people, and that's just not the case anymore. It's been, for me, a lot of my outreach as a business owner to get new work is now shifted to online and social media, reaching out to people on Facebook and Instagram. As far as video and photo, luckily I didn't have too much scheduled during these past 2 weeks here. So it's given me a lot of time to edit on footage that I've had kind of, you know, that's built up. So I'm now able to work through a lot of that and get ahead or catch up that way. But, you know, in a few weeks, if this goes on for much longer, I'm going to be struggling for videos to edit and stuff to get done. But for me, marketing for restaurants and businesses is at an all-time high right now, which I did not see coming. I didn't really think that would be the case. I thought it would be totally opposite, where I'm an expense to someone's business, and now they're trying to cut expenses so that they can make payroll. And I thought I would be the first person to cut. But to the contrary, I'm being hired left and right. A lot of people are looking for marketing, especially restaurants, and I couldn't be more grateful.
Well, I know a lot of restaurants are still struggling right now. Can you just give us a few tips on things they can do to help their business right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So when a restaurant comes to me in this time right now, I'm offering all my services for free to help them make it through this rough time because I realize how painful and detrimental this could be to a restaurant. First thing that I would do is I would go in, analyze, are you sending out messages? Point of sale systems collect customer info. Have you used it? Do you know how to use it? As a restaurant owner, you're going to have a little bit more free time than you typically would right now. Make that Google search, watch that YouTube video, reach out to your provider and figure out, do I have customer information through my POS, through, my delivery service, whatever you're using, figure out, do you have access to that customer information? Send a message to those people like you're having a conversation to them, reach out to them, say hello. You can send out a mass email to those people, get in touch with them, stay top of mind. Next thing I would do, if you have gift cards, you have extra food that you're not going to sell, do a giveaway, give back to your community, show that you appreciate them, run a giveaway, do, whatever you have to do, give away something, do a video. Third tip would be to post, make video, record, go live, whatever you have to do, get yourself out there as your business. If people don't know who you are, bring yourself out to the face of that company. Show, you're a small business owner. You have a wife and 3 kids at home, whatever it is. You have to put food on the table too, and show and tell people how they can help you, whether that's buying gift cards, ordering takeout, delivery, and staying top of mind. I said it earlier, screen time is at an all-time high right now. People are home from school, home from work. They're not going anywhere. And if they're not watching Netflix, they're on Facebook and Instagram scrolling through. Post, typically I would say post 1 to 2 times a day. Right now, try to get up to 5 times a day. I mean, the more you post, the better. I typically, with my clients, leave the virus out of it. Everyone knows that the virus is here and that what is going on in the world. If you can post and not include any of that in it, I think that will help you because you don't want to add to it. Everyone's aware of what's going on, and it is what it is. So do what you can. Exactly. Yep. That's
social media, though,
the big thing for me.
Yeah. We want people to know, if you're on this, watching this stream, if you want to be on, be interviewed, tell us how the shutdown has been affecting you. Please come on. Go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/PBR Productions. You go there, put in a comment, say, hey, I want to talk about this or that, and then we'll be in touch with you to get you on the stream, just like how David is right now. So
it's super easy. I clicked the link and I was on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All we ask people to do is, you have a PC or Mac, not a phone or a tablet, with a webcam, maybe some headphones, and we want you to download the Chrome web browser. It just works a little bit better with our technology, but it's really easy. You just click a link and you're on the show. So if you want to be on the show, we're streaming live now, facebook.com/PBR Productions. Comment in the right under the stream, and we can go to you right there. Now, Corey, you're getting a lot of response out there on Facebook land.
Yeah, we've had a bunch of people kind of reach out over Facebook. We see people popping up saying they're watching. Not too many people commenting, but yeah, I mean, please let us know what you're doing to keep yourself occupied during this time, as we're talking about right now. If you're a small business, let us know what you're doing to promote your business so that when all of this blows over, you're still in people's eye. You're still in the mind of your potential customers in there. I mean, we're all small business owners and actually have to stick together. And the more we can kind of share an exchange of ideas and information, the more it's going to help all of us. And the longer we'll all be able to actually withstand and weather the storm that we're dealing with right now. So, and at the same time, share some ideas on what you guys are doing with your kids and your family at home. So this way we have different ideas on how to beat the boredom of what's going on. Especially today is, a crappy rainy day. You don't see many people out there running around doing that sort of stuff. So, yeah. Sounds like a plan. So we're going to toss the break for a minute here. We're going to play just a couple commercials, take a quick break on our end, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Hi, I'm Lloyd Lee Potts, and this is going to change the way you run your life and your business. It's the no ad diet.
I lost.
Hi, I'm Lloyd Lee Potts, and this is going to change the way you run your life and your business. It's the no ad diet.
I lost 50 pounds with the no ad diet.
I lost 75 pounds.
I am 20 years younger.
I'll tell you right now, doctors hate me. What's the?
Doctors hate this man.
I don't like doctors.
My name is Dr. Brigham Matthews. I went to Johns Hopkins. I hate this man.
The no ad diet, it's all right there in those first two letters, N-O, nothing online, no online presence. Videos, pictures, posts, it is all got to go.
I had a video where I took it down. It's very important.
This step changed my life.
If you follow that step and you do it right, it'll lead you to the second step, which is that A. Anonymity.
Once I took all my stuff offline, people forgot about me.
My grandchildren stopped visiting me.
It was actually really nice.
I hate my grandchildren.
2 weeks will get you to destitution.
I lost 50 British pounds daily.
Once I stopped making ads for my hardware store, I finally had less money and less problems.
I live in this studio. But I am living proof that this program really works.
My name's Kevin Roberts with Durham Hill Farm, and this is my wife Elizabeth.
Q&B has helped our brewery keep up with our brand. Right now is the most exciting time ever to be in manufacturing.
Hey, hon, I think we're out of cereal.
All right, we could get some at the Q-Mart.
That really understand what it is the vision is.
Penn Community Bank has engaged through financial contribution.
I'm Todd Hutchins, owner of TNT Amusements and Entertainment. My name is Ben Shearer. I work for Highline Off-Road. We do aftermarket G-parts.
What was it like with the Walkthrough History app?
To print stuff back in the day, you had to set each individual letter by hand.
Billing, dental hygiene, extractions.
He has a good wrestling mind. He's great with the talent.
We're the ones that go take care of them. People call us Ghost Fellas.
Do you want to advertise to the greater Philadelphia area? Now with PBR Productions and Facebook video ads, it's easy to target your customers, whether they live down the road or across the globe. PBR Productions is the film and television production company that can help your business grow with the power of internet video. For more information, a free consultation, and a coupon worth $100 towards your marketing plan, go to pbrproductions.com/sign up. Advertising with PBR Productions and Facebook video. It's more affordable than you might think.
This thing on? Don't dream it. Drive it. Yeehaw! Come on down to Shutdown Motors. I'm Jesse. New, used, rental, stolen, we got it all. Hell, half the stores. Come on down to Shutdown Automotive. And Thursday night is ladies' night. 13% Apple. I know you can afford it. I driven past your kids' school. The only pressure is it. The only pressure. Yeehaw! The only pressure is in the tires. Yeehaw! Come on down. Ride out of here like a crazy fucking Bronco. For Shira. $0 down. Everything must go. Including me.
PBR Productions is a full-service video production company. We can do anything from marketing, commercial videos, safety and training, inter-office videos. You name it, we can handle it.
99% of the videos that we do is done on location, so we have no problem going outside and getting video and bringing it back here for the editing process.
We are so much more than a video production company. We created a place for the community to come in, be able to see their dreams come to life. PBR Productions' new studio is a creative space, and that means that it's a place where anyone who has any type of creativity they want to get out can come down and do it.
This studio is for everyone, not just our production company. So if you want to do a YouTube show, you want to do a podcast, you want to have your band recorded, this place is for you. We're branding the studio Chromasonic because not only do we do video, we do audio as well. We brought in Mike Cappy from Cyclone Rebel Sound, who's running our audio division. So if you have a band, you're a singer, anything you want, audio-wise, we could do it here in the studio.
No matter what, if you have a dream, this studio is built to help you achieve it. We're there for you every step of the way, and it makes us feel really good to actually be able to help other people's dreams come true.
The studio is an awesome place. It is 1,800 square feet of pure creative freedom. We have a 82-inch touchscreen, a green screen, a news desk. With this studio, your creative possibilities are unlimited here. If you're interested in the creative arts, the digital realm, come check us out. Get into this creative community that we have here in Percy.
Come down, check out the studio, and fall in love with it just like we did. This concludes our broadcasting day. Hey guys, we're back and we're down here today trying to figure out many different things. Number one, how to beat the boredom when you're stuck inside during the shutdown here. Number two, we were just talking to our buddy David about different things you can do to do some marketing during the time of the shutdown. So this way you're still in your customers' eyes, you're still in their minds. When everything blows over, they know that you're still there. We all got to stick together. You know, we're all small business owners. We got to help each other, make sure that we're here and give tips and tricks that we'll help the marketing during a little bit of downtime here. So, you know, when all of this comes through, we're still around for each other. So, we got a couple more guests going to come on here shortly. Talk to them, see what they're doing to kind of beat the blues during this whole crazy shutdown, stuck in the house, not doing much. So, but in the meantime, let's see what we got here on Facebook. People popping in. All right. Do we have another guest yet there, Nate?
No ghost, yes. We're waiting on a few guests that should be coming on momentarily.
All right.
As soon as we have them, I will let you know. And we're just kind of killing some time here, looking over some local news articles, seeing what's going on. But if you guys do want to be on the stream, go to facebook.com/PBR Productions. And you can talk to Kelsey, and she'll get you on live here. Everybody's working remote today, except for us, because we're pretty much shut down. But, Corey, let's go ahead and try to find some articles we can talk about and figure out what's going on in the community today.
All right, so let's try Bucks County. COVID-19.
Now, we don't really want to, scare anybody, but we also want to make sure people are staying safe, that they're taking, this social distancing thing seriously. We don't want you just to go out and starting to go crazy. So let's find out what's going on in the community. You see anything out there, Corey?
All right, so currently, we got all schools and libraries will be closed through March 29th, part of precautionary measures. We want to make sure, to let you guys know, please stay safe, hang out in the house today. It's a crappy day outside. If it's nice, hang with your family, but, keep your distance from everybody else just so this way we're all safe. Nobody's spreading anything. I'm not sure what's going on with most schools. That's kind of up in the air. I've heard that a couple private schools were actually closed till the end of the school year already.
Yeah,
a lot of schools are doing the online.
Just doing virtual school till the end of the year. Like, school's over.
Yeah, and I mean, that's
At
another
least
thing, you know, with
physically.
the technology we have nowadays, that if this happened 10 years ago, you didn't have, you know, every kid has a computer nowadays given to them by the
Yeah.
school. That's one thing that's an option, to be able to help kids actually make it through the school year and stick with their schooling and be able to
Definitely.
graduate. At the same time, I did hear, you know, a couple schools that graduation and proms were closed down. I feel for those kids. That's kind of one of those pivotal point in a lot of kids' lives is, you know, getting to walk and get your diploma. Right now, it's kind of a scary, crazy thing, and so a lot of kids are afraid they're going to get to miss out on that, and unfortunately miss out on their proms, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that was a big thing when we were kids. I remember we went to prom. We drove all the way down to Ocean City, Maryland.
Yeah.
When we were supposed to go to Rehoboth. We kind of went way past it.
Yeah, it was nighttime. You know,
Yeah.
nobody was really paying attention. We were having fun and excited.
Kind of
and-
feel sad that we're not able to do those things. These kids today are not supposed to get together in social gatherings and whatnot. But yeah, we're going to bring you on Joseph in a minute.
All right.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to switch off for a second so
Sounds
we
good.
can get him all set up and ready.
Sounds good to me. So yeah, like I said, we're in Percy, PA. We just found out, you know, we got our first case of the coronavirus up here in tiny little Percy. So, you know, if you guys don't have to go out, stay inside, relax, enjoy it. Hopefully everybody got everything they needed from the grocery stores. As of right now, the grocery stores are still open, so we don't have to bum rush them. You know, give it a little bit of time if you've already got the food that you need, at least to get you through the next week. Let the grocery stores kind of restock, get some stuff back on the shelves so that this way we can actually go out when we need it. Awesome. All right. Sounds good. And yeah, like I said, anybody who wants to, please drop us a line. Let us know what you're doing to beat the boredom throughout all this. We don't know exactly what's going on, but there's many different ways that we can all work together to figure out things to do during all this shutdown and craziness. You know, we're not open for business. We're just kind of down here talking. And we got Joe from Penn Community Bank. What's going on, Joe?
Yay.
How are you today?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How are you guys?
Can't complain. We're all stuck inside,
Yeah,
but yeah, who wants to,
can't go
right?
Yeah. I got you.
So you guys working from home today, or, you know, what kind of stuff are you guys doing to beat the blues here?
Well, yeah, I'm off this week, so we split our a lot of our branches up into two different teams, so that if something does happen to one team, we still have personnel that can operate the branches. Because what a lot of people don't know is we are an essential place of business. The banks do not close; they will not close. So we'll be there.
Gotcha. Now, are you guys drive-throughs open, lobbies shut down? Like, give us a little idea of what's going on there.
Yeah, just right now, it's just our drive-throughs open. But if you need to come inside for something, you can schedule stuff so that you can come into the branch.
Okay, so you can call in and make an appointment?
Yeah, definitely. We've already had a few people.
Okay, nice. Now, are you guys doing normal business hours operating, or, you know, how's that working?
Right now, we switched. We're 9 to 5 right now. On the weekends, 9 to 12. So depending on the branch you go to, that might be the normal hours. I don't know if they changed them all, but as of right now, across the board, that's the hours.
Okay, all right, gotcha. So you guys are just going to stay open indefinitely for at the moment, though. So everybody, if they need to get to you, can.
Yeah, I just got I have a conference call in a little while to hop on, but yeah, I got told earlier that I got a letter saying I have to go to work. So if I get pulled over on the way there, I'll get I show them my letter saying I'm an essential employee.
Okay, nice. So now what are you guys doing also to communicate during this time with the branches? Are you just doing conference calls? Are you guys using Zoom? Or you guys, you know, maybe go to meeting? How are you guys communicating throughout the entire industry there, you know, with each other?
I can only speak about what I'm doing. You know, we're mostly doing conference calls, and then you know, I'm reaching out to my staff over the phone, talking to them through text, making sure everybody's okay.
Gotcha. All right. Is everybody enjoying getting a little bit of a break, or, you know, being stuck in the house? What's the feedback you're getting there?
I don't know if anybody's enjoying it, because we're all stuck at home. Nobody can really do a whole lot. So, like we had a lot of plans this weekend to do stuff, and that all got canceled. At home, personal stuff we were going to do. And I think we're all just kind of getting cabin fever. So hopefully this gets under control, and we only got maybe a couple weeks, hopefully, of this kind of stuff, and then it'll clear up. So
nice. Now, as things go on, is there like a website or a specific spot, some kind of social media people can kind of just check to keep up with? Oh, if I got to run out, a quick reference guide they can look at just to see if you guys are going to be open, if you have to close, like anything like that? A place where customers can find information?
If you just go to our website, they post everything on there. And then most of our customers should be getting alerts emailed to them. Okay. So you check there, check any of our social media. They're really good about posting that stuff.
Okay, cool. So now what are you personally doing to kind of beat the blues there, stuck at home?
This and playing some games, cleaning. We were going to get some stuff done outside around the house, but it's raining. And it's been raining, so none of that's happening. We're just trying to. I have a son, so we're just trying to keep him busy with things. So a lot of it's just, printing stuff out for him to do and watching him do it. And we've watched every movie we can at this point without going insane. So
Nice.
Getting caught up on shows.
Now, is his school still doing online school, or are they kind of shut down at the moment? Like, what's going on with you guys' school district?
Well, he's not old enough. He'll be 4 next month, so he's not in school yet.
Gotcha.
We were going to have him go to preschool soon, but we'll probably end up not doing that, I imagine, depending on how long this lasts for. But he does. My wife does a lot of like homeschool stuff with him, so she's phenomenal with that stuff. So he's still doing that at home, still learning. There's a live stream that he watches right now every day. There's a preschool teacher that's local. I don't know who she is. My wife does. But every day we put her on for I think like half an hour, and he's all excited because he gets to participate.
Nice. Now, is that just a teacher who's kind of doing something on her own to keep from going crazy, or is that through like a different school? Like, how is that work?
No, I think that's just a home, or not a homeschool, preschool teacher who decided to do it for her kids, but then it kind of more people wanted to get involved. So when you log in, I think she gets like 20 to 70 views. It was shifting throughout the time watching it. So
nice.
I think it's more than just her class now, but primarily it was just for her class.
Okay, very cool. So there's definitely different resources. People are adapting in different ways, and that's one of the cool ways. Like, so far we haven't heard yet. That's really a neat, new, interesting thing to actually see, that people are out there still trying to help kids learn, even kids that aren't, school-age children. That's very cool.
Oh, yeah. And then, if you do have kids at home, there's plenty of free resources. I think if you haven't used it, and don't hold me to this, but I think ABC Mouse was giving away 30 or 60 days free for kids. And a lot of the apps like that are giving stuff just away right now for kids to use because they know everybody's stuck at home. And it's only going to get worse, I think, in that aspect, because some of the states I've read have shut their school districts down through the end of the year.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. A couple different school districts are completely closed for the rest of the year. So it's kind of one thing we were talking about, being a senior, it kind of sucks right now if everything's shut down and you can't go to your prom or graduation. For all of us growing up, those were pivotal different times. So
yeah, it's got to stink. So I hope they figure something out for the kids. I know some people I work with have kids that go to Penn Ridge, and I think this week they're starting to do homeschool online stuff so that they don't lose everything they've learned, and that they can keep the curriculum going.
And that's good. That's good that they're really trying to do all that.
Joe, what are you doing to keep yourself safe when you're at work? You still have to report to work, so what kind of things do you have to do to keep yourself safe? Are you taking any precautions in particular?
Well, for one, you can only use our drive-thrus right now, so I think that's helpful. But we have gloves, we have cleaning supplies, some pretty heavy-duty cleaning supplies to clean the surfaces off people are using, and then we have a decent amount of hand sanitizer, and we're just washing our hands throughout the day because of the hand sanitizer does dry you out a little bit. So we're just making sure we do everything we can. to keep ourselves clean and to keep the surfaces people are touching clean.
Okay, so all your drive through windows are open for any banking needs people have right now?
As of right now, they are, yes. I can't speak to what the future will look like, but as far as I know, we're an essential business, so we're not shutting down.
Okay. So what are you doing at home to keep yourself entertained? Is there anything that you've been doing that you didn't have time to do before? Are you reading any books? Are you doing anything like that?
No, probably should. I got a lot of books that I've started, gotten halfway through, that are just sitting there. But my son, he's 3. He'll be 4 next month. So, he's fun. So we're just hanging out a lot, playing games and doing different educational stuff with him just to keep him on his path of learning. So, but he's taking a nap right now. So after that, I'll probably do a little bit of cleaning, and then I don't know. Maybe I've watched enough movies already over the last few days that I'm getting kind of bored doing that.
Right,
so maybe I'll pick up a book.
The movies on Netflix or Amazon Prime? What were you watching the movies on?
That was HBO Go.
Oh, nice.
So
are you going to get
some
HBO,
older movies?
Max when that comes out?
Oh, I don't know. we have every streaming thing available out there pretty much. So we're talking about getting rid of cable soon, just because it's we don't watch it anymore. We watch Netflix, Hulu primarily. So
awesome.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to call in and talk with us a little bit here today.
No, not a problem, guys. And if you guys have any questions about anything that's happening, you can always reach out to me and let me know. So I'm free. So.
Awesome. We appreciate it.
All right, guys. Have a great day. All right.
You too. Take care. So yeah, folks at home, let us know what you're doing to kind of beat the boredom over time here with all this stuff going on and being stuck in the house, especially today. It's, a rainy, dreary day, and everybody's kind of already been stuck in for a little bit. And so what are you doing? Like us, we're down here doing a live stream, but that's because we're right down the street from the studio and there's only 2 of us here. We're not open for business. We just had a bunch of equipment and decided. All right, we got Kyle coming in here. And just remember, guys, you can always stream different meetings. You can talk to each other over the web. There's many different services and ways to get together and things to actually do and think of. And you don't have to cancel all your meetings and events and, social gatherings. Like I said, I've heard people talking about doing a happy hour over Zoom where we all get together and just still everybody has their favorite cocktail or coffee or soda or whatnot and, gets to actually talk and communicate with each other so that we're not all just holed up inside the house and feeling bored and lonely and left out of life. In today's technology and the day and age we live in, there's more ways to communicate than ever. So, reach out to each other, still try to keep each other company. All right, we got Kyle Esposito coming up here. As soon as we get him up there. Kyle, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, Corey, how are you doing?
Not bad, not
Can you
bad.
hear me right?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you fine. How about, can you hear me?
Great.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, very well.
Nice. So you had a couple questions about streaming.
I did. I just want to say my studio is not quite up to par with yours yet. I'm learning just like a lot of other people. But, it's a rainy day. It's a good day to try it.
Exactly. One step at a time.
Exactly. One step at a time. So if I was looking to host a virtual event, what sort of services or support would PBR provide?
Well, we can definitely, do some consultation, help you guys get through, just share with you our experience. It all depends on the level of stuff you want to do. So if you want to do a full-on event where you're presenting to people, say like a fundraiser or whatnot, and still do something had to get switched up and you still want something, we'd help you actually live stream the entertainment in high quality. You can have people tune in and donate. That's one thing we're dealing with Habitat for Humanity. They're one of our clients, and one of the things, since they had to cancel their gala this year. Well, not they had to cancel their gala this year. They were thinking of having an online event. And one thing we're telling them is, if you want people to sit in front of a computer screen, you got to kind of provide entertainment. And as long as you keep people entertained, they'll stay engaged. And that's another good way. You know, you can add donate buttons and whatnot on there. But through the entertainment, we do something like we use Live Stream Studio with the higher end equipment. Whereas if you're just trying to have a gathering and get people together, then you can use something like a Zoom and fill up kind of a virtual room of people. And it all just kind of depends on your goal and the outcome of which stream you're trying to provide. So, if that makes sense.
No, that makes perfect sense. And so I was doing some research on the Zoom webinar services. And part of the problem I was discovering was just exactly what you just articulated, which is that you want to keep people watching and engaged.
Exactly.
And you need a bit more production. And you need a bit more production to do that. Are you all able to work currently under the current circumstances? I know you said you're in the office today. You know, there's only 2 of you.
Right now we are.
It's a gray area.
Yeah, we're in a gray area because we do actually provide a broadcasting service. And if you go through and look at the map of who can and can't be open, we are covered under broadcast services. So that's one thing that kind of works for us. But at the same time, we're not out there trying to be too crazy pushing things because, you know, social distancing and staying safe. But yeah, if somebody, you know, had to cancel something, still wants to reach out, a meeting or whatnot, we can definitely, me and Nate, you know, safely come to your place of work and help you guys stream whatever you had to communicate, but you couldn't because of all of this. That's not a problem. Yeah.
Right now, our studio is closed for employees and for customers right now. That's why we're just decided to stream live. We don't want to, you know, ruffle any feathers. So the doors are closed, but we're still here doing stuff. So it's just me and Corey in here messing around.
So you guys would be able to work remotely still, maybe, let's say production, maybe it was just a video production. If I had already clips, already material made, I just needed it edited. You all would still be able to.
We could do that at our house. So.
Oh, yeah, that's not a problem. You could definitely, if you have a Dropbox, a G Drive, or something of that sort, load them up in there, send it over to us, and we can, you know, conference you over the phone or over Zoom and something. You can kind of give us the idea of what you want. We can put it together. So, yeah, we can definitely collaborate with you and work remotely. That's not a problem. Or even if you guys wanted to do a stream, say, from your office, and there's only 1 or 2 of you, we're still under the 10 people, you know, rule there. So as long as we all get together and bring the PRL, we can actually make something like that happen because we can pull all the equipment out. So, yeah, we can definitely work remotely in many different aspects. So
that's fantastic. That's great to hear. Well, thanks for having me on.
Hey, man, definitely. I appreciate you coming on and asking some questions there. We're trying to keep things going and, you know, keep everybody still thinking of different ways to deal with things. So
yeah, no, I've been aggravating my dog. She's not used to me being home during the day. I think she's ready for me.
Hey, there you go. So what kind of things have you been doing?
You know, I've been trying to stay active, even though I'm kind of quarantined to one place. As silly as it may seem at first, you know, you remember the hatch from Lost?
Yeah, oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it feels a lot like that, where you're doing your exercise routine every morning. You're trying to keep a schedule, even though you're not seeing daylight.
Still got to keep pushing that button. Yep.
You got to some sense of time.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I think one thing that's been really nice, actually, I was just talking to some friends about this. Is I've been reaching out to some friends and relatives that I haven't talked to very much lately, and you know, it's been a hard time, but there's some blessings in this hard time.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, get to talk to people that we haven't seen in a while, get to kind of catch up things that we've been putting off. You know, it's no fun having to go through it. So,
and we can all use a little more sleep. So.
Yeah, no crap. Definitely. I'm with you right there. I could definitely use a little more sleep. Caught up a little bit this weekend, so.
That's great. It's great to hear. All right.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Kyle. I appreciate you, calling in, asking your questions. And I'll talk to you a little later.
Talk to you soon. Thanks.
Thanks, buddy. Take care. All right, folks at home, if anybody wants to join in and kind of give us an idea of what you're doing during this whole shutdown here and, how you're keeping from going stir crazy yourselves or how you're keeping your kids from running up the walls, we're here to talk. We're here to listen. Hopefully we could share ideas. If you have a small business and you've been doing something to market and stay in people's mind's eye there, please, by all means, let us know what you're doing in the market. Let us know how you're reaching your potential customers or clients what you're doing to stay active through this whole thing and just stay out there and keep things going. That's what we're here today talking about. So, any tips and tricks you might have of how to weather the shutdown, let us know. You can get us on Facebook. We're also on YouTube streaming at the moment. So either way, reach out. We got chats up and going.
I just wanted to tell everybody, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/PBR Productions. If you see the stream there, just comment below, say, hey, I want to talk about my business or my family or how this shutdown is affecting me, and we'd love to interview you on the show. So go ahead, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/PBR Productions. We're live there. Comment below that you want to be on the show, and we can put you on there. What do you think, Corey?
I think that's a great idea. We'd love to hear everybody's ideas and, the sharing of knowledge. That's what we're all here for, especially in today's day and age. We can all communicate with each other in many more different and unique ways that we never had available to us before. Like I was saying, if this happened 10 years ago, who knows how we could communicate with each other in the ways we had it back then. We don't have, the cell phones and social media and everything that we have nowadays were just in their infancy back then. And nowadays, you can hop in a chat room on a Zoom or something like that and keep 20 to 30 people together. Just kind of network, say hello, let everybody know that you're not alone. We're all here together. And that's just what we're trying to do today, is just let everybody know you're not alone out there being stuck inside with the rain and the dreariness of all the shutdown. Drop us a line. Let us know what you're doing to beat the boredom.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we have to do, is just stick together. We're all in this together. So make sure you're practicing social distancing. Make sure you're washing your hands. Don't go to big public events. We keep on hearing about all these kids still gathering. Don't do that. But anybody watching online, we'd love to hear from you. Go to our Facebook page, PBR Productions at Facebook. So Facebook/PBR Productions. Go check that out. You're going to talk to Kelsey. She's scheduling people today. We're waiting to hear from John Ralston from Ralston Live. He should be coming in a few. And we got a few other more guests coming in later today. So, Corey, a lot of this stuff that we're doing today, how's that affecting the community? It's like, how are we going to get a positive message out there without panicking everybody? Like, we're trying to stay positive, right?
Exactly. I mean, our whole goal of doing this right now is just to let everybody know the shutdown is real. You're not out there alone. You're not stuck by yourselves with your businesses down. We're all going through that. We don't have any real idea, any of us, exactly what's going to come out when the dust settles and things go on. But as long as we're here for each other and stick with each other, support each other and promote each other throughout all this sort of stuff, when everything settles, we'll all be here together and, here to help each other pull through. You guys aren't alone. We're not alone. Let us know what you guys are doing, and hopefully, we can have different people call in and share their ideas, and we can help you guys with whatever ideas we may have to make sure that once this is all done, we're still here and stronger than ever.
Yeah, we are pretty much shut down here, so we are just kind of taking it one day at a time, trying to stream here live and trying to figure out how can we help people. We're feeling a little useless, so let's figure out how we can help the community. Should we do a charity drive? Who would donate? Who would we donate to? We could do that. Let's set that up on the live stream. If anybody's got any ideas, share them on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PBR Productions. So anybody have any ideas, go ahead and share them. What do you think, Corey?
Most definitely. I think we just need to keep ourselves busy. Right now is a great time to get all those tax papers together. They push the taxes back unless you're a partnership and how to file earlier. I'm not completely sure how that works. That's why we have a tax guy. But, get all your tax papers together. Everybody hates doing paperwork. Now's the time to do it, because what else are we doing? So, that's one idea. Board games. Anybody who hasn't really pulled out board games in years, you know, board games were always fun back in the day. Now you got time to play them with the family. It's good interaction, gets the kids away from staring at the screens all day. So
I just got a message saying that we might be getting Tom Keeley from Tag Media. He's a local computer expert that can help fix laptops, computers, all types of things. He might be coming on the show in a little bit here, so stand by for that. We're going to roll a little break here, and we'll be right back.
All right, see you guys in a little bit.
My name's Kevin Roberts with Durham Hill Farm, and this is my wife Elizabeth.
Q&B has helped our brewery keep up with our brand. Right now is the most exciting time ever to be in manufacturing.
Hey, hon, I think we're out of syrup.
All right, we could get some at the Q-Mart.
That really understand what it is the vision is.
Penn Community Bank has engaged through financial contribution.
I'm Todd Tucker, owner of TNT Amusement Center. My name's Ben Shearer. I work for Highline Off-Road. We do aftermarket Jeep parts.
What was it like with the Walkthrough History app?
To print stuff back in the day, you had to set each individual letter by hand.
Billing, dental hygiene, extractions.
He has a good wrestling mind. He's great with the talent.
We're the ones that go take care of it. People call us Ghost Fellas.
Do you want to advertise to the greater Philadelphia area? Now with PBR Productions and Facebook video ads, it's easy to target your customers, whether they live down the road or across the globe. PBR Productions is the film and television production company that can help your business grow with the power of internet video. For more information, a free consultation, and a coupon worth $100 towards your marketing plan, go to pbrproductions.com/sign up. Advertising with PBR Productions and Facebook video. It's more affordable than you might think.
Hi, I'm Lloyd Lee Potts, and this is going to change the way you run your life and your business. It's the No Ad.
PBR Productions is a full-service video production company. We can do anything from marketing commercial videos, safety and training, inter-office videos. You name it, we can handle it.
99% of the videos that we do is done on location, so we have no problem going outside and getting video and bringing it back here for the editing process.
We are so much more than a video production company. We created a place for the community to come in, be able to see their dreams come to life. PBR Productions' new studio is a creative space, and that means that it's a place where anyone who has any type of creativity they want to get out can come down and do it.
This studio is for everyone, not just our production company. So if you want to do a YouTube show, you want to do a podcast, you want to have your band recorded, this place is for you. We're branding the studio Chromasonic because not only do we do video, we do audio as well. We brought in Mike Cappy from Cyclone Rebel Sound, who's running our audio division. So if you have a band, you're a singer, anything you want, audio-wise, we could do it here in the studio.
No matter what, if you have a dream, this studio was built to help you achieve it. We're there for you every step of the way, and it makes us feel really good to actually be able to help other people's dreams come true.
The studio is an awesome place. It is 1,800 square feet of pure creative freedom. We have a 82-inch touchscreen, a green screen, a news desk. With this studio, your creative possibilities are unlimited here. If you're interested in the creative arts, the digital realm, come check us out. Get into this creative community that we have here in Percy.
Come down, check out the studio, and fall in love with it just like we did. This concludes our broadcasting day.
Hi, I'm Lloyd Lee Potts, and this is going to change the way you run your life and your business. It's the No Ad Diet.
I lost 50 pounds with the NOAD diet.
I lost 75 pounds.
I am 20 years younger.
I'll tell you right now, doctors hate me.
Doctors hate this man.
I don't like doctors.
My name is Dr. Brigham Matthews. I went to Johns Hopkins. I hate this man.
The NOAD diet, it's all right there in those first two letters, N-O, nothing online, no online presence. Videos, pictures, posts, it is all got to go.
I had a video where I took it down. It's very important.
This step changed my life.
If you follow that step and you do it right, it'll lead you to the second step, which is that A. Anonymity.
Once I took all my stuff offline, people forgot about me.
My grandchildren stopped visiting me.
It was actually really nice.
I hate my grandchildren.
2 weeks will get you to destitution.
I lost 50 British pounds daily.
Once I stopped making ads for my hardware store, I finally had less money and less problems.
I live in this studio. But I am living proof that this program really works.
This thing on? Don't dream it, drive it. Yeehaw! Come on down to Tim Motors. I'm Jesse. New, used, rental, stolen, we got it all. Hell, half these cars. Come on down to Tim Motors. And Thursday night is ladies' night. 13% apple. I know you can afford it. I driven past your kids' school. The only pressure is it. Quit pressure. The only pressure. Yeehaw! The only pressure is in the tires. Yeehaw! Come on down. Ride out of here like a crazy fucking bronco. For $0 down. Everything must go, including me.
Has anybody been curious about this?
Hey
Dad.
guys, and we're back. And we got Kelsey Johnson with us. What's going on, Kelsey?
How's it going?
So, tell us, what are you doing to beat the blues? What's going on? We got two guests. So what are you guys doing over there to beat the blues?
Eating, drinking, and I'm enjoying it.
It's a vacation.
Yeah.
There you go. A little bit of break from work, right? An extended weekend?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I haven't been to work for 3 weeks. Loving it. We were in
wow.
Hawaii and back to this place.
Yeah, we were made for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure Hawaii probably would have been a better place to be locked down in, but
It was not a bad place to be at all. And it was just starting to shut down a little bit when we were there. And then when we got back to Philly, it was crazy. The airport was shut down, free parking, no cars in the parking lot. The restaurants were closed. Nobody was in there. It's kind of strange. And then we went to the store the next day. Oh, first we stopped to get pizza, and it was takeout only. You couldn't eat in there. We're like, wow, this is weird. Went to the store the next day, and the shelves were empty.
now over in Hawaii, were they saying anything about the virus over there while you guys were there at the time, or?
We were doing farmers markets, going out to dinner, doing everything. But that day, that was the last week of the farmers markets. They were closing it down for 3 weeks. The resort we were at had transportation, had boats and trams, and the boat was closing down for 3 weeks after we left.
Okay.
But I keep looking. I still see things open, like Queens and Kings markets open, and the restaurants are open. So, I mean, I would have stayed for another 2 weeks. I would have weathered it out there, but couldn't afford it.
I tried to warn her. I tried.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Weather it out on the beach, right?
Yeah. So since we're back, we're going to have a party, and it's going to be a BYTP party because we can't find toilet paper anywhere. So we just use the paper towels.
Yeah, you guys came back not in time to grab some, unfortunately.
No. The Walmart, they had tops. People were brawling over toilet paper. So,
Oh, yeah.
True
It was
story.
nuts.
Yeah. Yep. So,
Still don't know what
how about
started
yourself?
that
What
whole
did you make
scare.
Yeah. don't know what they did before toilet paper, but
Yeah, I've seen people walking out with like 5 or 6 giant boxes of toilet paper. Like, what are you gonna do with that? Are you gonna eat toilet paper? Like, how's that gonna work?
Yeah, exactly.
So we made a survival kit. I got a mask and Perel.
Nice. You can put a nice little face.
$29.99 on Craigslist and Amazon. So if anybody wants to buy. And I also heard that alcohol helps. So we're stuck with that because screw the food aisle. You just go down the alcohol aisle. There's plenty.
There you go.
Kills germs. And yeah, alcohol kills germs. And this is what I miss about cruise ships. We got these on the cruise ship. I just want to share with the audience here.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So
you guys are set.
We are set.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
nice.
That's
not worried about the next 2 weeks. You're good to go.
I think so. I mean, we got NyQuil in case I get it.
Sleep it off, right?
Sleep it off, right? Some gin and tonics. NyQuil and bed. We're gonna make it through this.
Nice. So now I don't know. Have they told you guys how long you're going to be stuck out for wherever you're working at, or?
They're not going back to work till April 20th.
Oh wow!
So
that long?
I'm working from home. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now, what kind of things are you guys doing to work from home?
I don't want my boss to hear, but I'm doing absolutely nothing.
Taking the bike out.
Riding my motorcycle, set the woods on fire.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Yeah. I'll work it out.
No more police.
Yeah. Anna, what are you doing to work from home? She's making meatballs and looking at Pinterest.
Oh heck.
Yeah.
Well, we're coming over to your house then.
Yeah.
It'll still be less than 10 people.
Just bring your own toilet paper.
Okay, I think we got a couple extra rolls.
I'd also like to thank Kelsey. She's been helping us book guests all days remotely.
Definitely.
Really appreciate that. You've been a tremendous help.
Kelsey's been a big help.
And just want to remind everybody, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/PBR Productions. Talk to Kelsey to get on the show.
Right.
So.
I like working from home. I don't have to wear makeup or anything.
Exactly.
Very
Nobody
good.
cares what you look like at home, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Just a FYI for all your viewers, Broad Street Run has been postponed to October 20th. So now, October 4th. So you got plenty of time to train.
That's right.
So yeah.
Okay, wow. It's been
I'll
that long.
finally be ready.
What's the normal date? What's the normal date?
Always the first Sunday of May.
Okay, so they pushed it back a couple months then.
Yeah, because there's like 40,000 runners for that. So
yeah, they
Anna,
usually do have a good crowd.
So your attire?
And then just another hint, if you guys want to get to the front of the line, just start coughing.
Yeah, no, I know we were at the grocery store yesterday, and the lady up at the register sneezed, and everybody freaked out. She's like, allergies.
I was thinking about work. I'm allergic to it.
So Anna wants to show off her at-home work attire.
There you go.
Rocking it.
I think that's a uniform most people would prefer to wear.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah,
another
Way to beat the boredom.
home survival kit. It's called, what is it, camp? But anyway, they put ingredients. This one has hibiscus and a bunch of stuff, and then you add your beverage of choice in here and let it soak for 3 days. Pretty good.
Really?
We have a finished. Yeah.
Where do you get those?
Oh yeah.
Where do you get them? Buy them online.
Okay.
You can see
All right.
what priorities.
Yeah, just tell me how to entertain yourself.
We need a live
Well, not to work.
demonstration.
This is a weird mixture. This one is jalapeno and pineapple.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
It's pretty brutal. But this is
Nice.
the
What do you
finished
mix it
product.
with?
Whatever you want. Cocktail of choice or beverage of choice. This one has, what is it, vodka in this one? Vodka? Yeah, vodka.
How
It's-
long
it's
are you
just like-
supposed to soak it for?
3 days and then you're good.
Really?
You ever not make it that long?
No, this one's going to take a year to drink. It's
Not with me around.
It's a gut buster.
I love it.
Cool.
I love it.
It's fire in a bottle, fire water. It's fire water, whole new meaning.
Nice, very cool.
On that gift, the kids at home.
Yeah, that are over 21.
Gotcha. So does it have medicinal properties?
Yeah.
Does it have medicinal
It
properties?
does. It does. It helps with runny noses, corona, everything. It helps with it all.
Okay, Dr. Ron.
Dr. Ron. Dr. Phil, Dr. Ross, and Dr. Ron. There we go. Uh-oh. That's the corona.
That's a sign.
There's the warning alarm.
What are you guys burning?
Meatballs.
Meatballs.
Uh-oh.
Aha.
Yeah. How do you cook meatballs?
Now, I've been hearing about this free delivery of meatballs to PBR Productions. Is that any truth to that?
Yeah, we deliver. We deliver. There's a
Extra
small
crispy.
delivery charge of $49.99.
The burnt one.
Yeah. So, how are you guys making it?
So far, so good. We're hunkered down here in our PBR bunker down in Percy. So, you know, we're staying away from our first coronavirus case out here in Percy, making sure to socially distance ourselves.
Yeah,
Me and Nate are
we're
even
totally
10
separate
feet
rooms.
apart right now as we speak. So
With the sealed doors.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Did you ever hear Percy on, what is it, WIP Sports Talk? They're like,
Okay.
hey there, this is so-and-so from Percy.
That's how the GPS says it.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah. So we only got one case.
So far, only one case here.
Oh,
Percy. Yeah.
I don't know how many cases are in Berks County. I have no idea. But I don't know anybody with it. That's a good sign.
It's a good start.
Yeah. We don't have the National Guard here yet, so that's another good sign.
Yeah, no one patrolling the streets yet.
Exactly, yeah. They haven't pulled out the National Guard. And as long as we all stay safe and stay smart, I don't think we're going to have to deal with that. Let's keep our fingers crossed.
That's right. Just remember to use your mask and your Purell pin. You're good.
Exactly.
Remember, $49.99.
We accept cash. It's fine.
Cash only.
Now, Kelsey.
Yeah, we also have a song. Maybe we'll save that for another time
Yeah,
this week.
we're writing a Corona song.
We are on the ukulele, tribute to Hawaii.
Nice.
Maybe later on this week.
Yeah.
There you go, exactly. Later on, you guys will have to play the Corona song for us.
Nice.
Yeah.
We still have somebody flapping in the background for the fire.
Yeah.
So,
Should we ask? Have you guys seen this for it's the Pennsylvania spokesperson?
Yeah, I've seen it before.
What is this person's name? Anybody
That
know?
I don't know. They don't give us the lower thirds on it.
That's a good question.
My wife says it's Rachel. I think it's Ryan. Good.
Wait a minute.
I think it was that.
There you go.
Could be wrong.
The views and opinions of our guests are not.
Yeah,
of our
there
own.
you go.
Corona?
Is that a side effect?
I don't want it. Yeah, I'm so confused.
Hey, Kelsey, can you tell people at home how they can contact you to be on the show and talk about how the shutdown is affecting them?
Yeah, absolutely. So you just want to reach out to me personally, Kelsey Johnston on Facebook, or just hit directly to Facebook with PBR, and I'll be in contact with you. And also feel free to reach out on Instagram. My Instagram is Kelsey J Music, and I'll respond. And also through PBR Productions on LinkedIn and also Facebook. Am I missing anything? Fill it in.
There's a YouTube stream going, but I don't know if anybody's responding on there or not.
Okay. Either way, I am open and feel like I have anything else to do.
Exciting life.
Yeah. Very good.
We're all stuck in together.
Yes. Very good. All right, guys. We'll let you go. I'm sure you have plenty to do, and I probably am behind most of it. So.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you.
We'll talk to you guys soon. So just looking on here, I'm going to see if I can find any new up-to-date COVID-19 information that's going to be focusing on us here in Pennsylvania and Bucks County. Okay. Bucks County. Officer with COVID-19. 10 new Bucks cases of COVID-19. As of testing, that's 2 days ago. Let's make sure that we have our search tools as the past 24 hours. Because we do not want to be sharing old information. We want to try and keep whatever we share up to date with you guys here.
So this is what website we're looking at here?
Right now we're looking at CBS3 and their website, and there is an officer with COVID-19. Advises young adults to think about your grandparents. It's actually a good point right there, something that we haven't actually covered yet. If you guys know elderly people, seniors, who are more affected by something like this, their immune systems aren't as strong, aren't as healthy as the rest of ours, please refrain from, unless you're dropping off groceries for them to sustain themselves, call grandma. Don't stop over, don't visit, just to make sure that this way we're not spreading it. A lot of us younger people and people younger than us are going to weather the storm a little bit better. Some might not even show symptoms, but still can be carriers. It's very possible. We want to make sure that we don't put this out there to spread to our more susceptible citizens around here. Call grandma, say hi, spend time with her over the phone, do a FaceTime chat, or even Zoom if, she's more technologically capable, or grandpa. Either way, we're not,
and that's
choosing
the thing
sides
is,
here.
When you're younger, you feel invincible. Hey, maybe you do have a better immune system than someone that's older, but you could spread it. You could spread it to your grandma. You could spread it to a stranger. You could spread it to your parents. You don't want to do that. So everybody wants to stay safe. Start practicing social distance if you're not now.
Yeah, I mean, some people, the most signs you show are a cough and a sniffle. It's in and out, a little bit of chest congestion. You don't really know if you have it or not. Just, make sure if you're feeling just slightly under the weather, just kind of step back from everybody until you feel a little bit better there. Just to make sure that you don't spread it. We want to make sure that everyone's safe, everyone stays healthy throughout this as much as humanly possible. So
Exactly. So, again, guys, at home, if you want to be on the show, contact Kelsey on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PBR Productions. Go to facebook.com/PBR Productions. Put a comment in the stream. Say, hey, I want to be on. I want to talk about how this shutdown is either affecting my business, my family, or just tell us how you are. What's the good movies on Netflix? Tell us what you're up to. If you're stuck in your house, what are you doing to kind of just entertain yourself? How are you keeping safe? Are you taking this seriously? We want to hear from you. Go to our Facebook page, PBR Productions. So it's facebook.com/PBR Productions.
Yeah, join in, tell us what you guys are watching. Everybody has some kind of streaming service right now at the moment. Well, not everybody, but, most people have some kind of streaming service. Mm-hmm. We're catching up on past seasons of stuff we haven't actually gotten to see because we've been so busy working. A lot of people stuck working from home. I mean, you can only do so much depending upon what's on your computer at work and what's on your computer at home. Let us know different things to check out. Let us have your ideas of what to do during all this to stay in, stay safe, stay entertained before, we all go crazy and start tearing each other's hair out, not just our own. We're here to talk and figure out what we can do together. I mean, anybody wants to hop on Zoom calls and talk to all your friends and family. There's different ways you can actually reach out, see people. You don't have to feel alone. Don't go stir crazy. There's many different ways to do it without having to be in the same room as everyone else. So let us know what you're doing to stay safe throughout all this.
So what do you think about all this scary stuff going around? I know there's a group message everybody's sending, the National Guard's moving in, blah, 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 blah. You think that's fake, or you think there's anything real behind that, Corey?
Well, I don't know. I'm thinking that, as long as we all stay smart and we all stay within a reasonable area of going out to the grocery store from time to time and staying apart from each other, but for the most part, we all stay in, hang out, stay out of mass crowds in large areas. As long as we all stay safe, I don't think that there's going to be too much of a problem. But then we've seen reports of, cities like Chicago boarding up windows and whatnot and getting prepped for a possibility of different things like riots if things go on longer than we all want them to. And so basically, as long as we all don't act like crazy people, I don't think they're going to be pulling in the National Guard too much. But, if we have to and things start going crazy, everybody starts getting stir crazy, it's a possibility. You never know where this is going to go. And I think, the government's just trying to get prepped and ready just in case everything does hit the fan. What do you think?
Have you looked at any of the local papers, any news coming out from Bucks County, Montgomery County? Is there anything that we should know right now affecting our community right here, the area around our studio, PBR Production?
What I've seen for the most part is, we have one case, here in Percy that just got reported, but at the same time, I'm not seeing any warnings of, some kind of mass shutdown or anything like that keeps you from going to the grocery store. But at the same time, as long as we all stay safe and smart, everything should be fine. If we all start getting crazy and irrational, well, that's when we're going to start running into problems. But, until then, let's hope that we can all stay hunkered down, safe, cooperate as a community, get together. We were out of eggs. My neighbor next door got plenty of them, found Produce Junction, had a ton of them, hooked us up with a dozen eggs. Great guy, there you go. As long as we all stay a community and safe and together and look out for each other, I don't see the whole National Guard thing becoming this huge
Well, let's talk
thing.
about a little bit of the positivity. I know a lot of people are out of work. They don't have an income coming in right now.
Yeah.
So let's gather some ideas. Like, is there a charity we could do this? We could stream later this week and have people donate to a certain charity, or have somebody in that explain what services are out there for people that are unemployed right now or don't have any work. It's a huge thing right now. There's rumors that the government's going to hand everybody a check. I don't know if Uncle Trump's going to give me $1,000. I don't know. We might not have any money. Are we going to pay our bills this week? We don't know.
All of that's up in the air. You're hearing mixing, conflicting. One side says this, the other side says that. Nobody really knows what's going on right now. And like many millions of other people right now, we're affected by not being able to be up and open and operate. We had some different events that we were supposed to do things for and work canceled. I'm sure that happened for a lot of people, not just people in the video industry or the events industry. There's no certainty as to what's actually going on right now. So,
and we are working on some live stream events to help just certain nonprofits raise some money because they're unable to have their in-person events anymore. So we're working on some plans for that. And then also some businesses also want to do some streaming stuff. But, the lockdown is so severe right now, we're not even able to do that for the most part, except for on-location stuff.
Yeah, that's one thing. A lot of these charities and whatnot actually survive on the different events and galas they have every year, and a lot of them are having to cancel. So if you have an event or charity that you normally donate to help them survive and help them thrive and help the communities which they're in, feel free to donate right there online. Feel free. Most of them you can look on their website and they'll have a donate link. A fair amount of them have something on Facebook where you can donate to them. Continue to give. And I know that's hard to say because a lot of us right now are losing out on a lot of money and completely uncertain. But, even $5-10, whatever it is, okay, you didn't get out to the gala this year to give them $100 or whatever it was for their ticket. That food cost money, and whatever else. Give them whatever little bit you can just to kind of keep them going and thriving and keep them doing the good in the communities that they normally do, because they all depend on you to do what they do. And
well, I heard that if you laid off of work because of the shutdown, you can apply for unemployment. So that is one option. Hopefully we can get an expert on the show later this week or today that can explain a little bit some of the options are to paying your bills at the end of this month and next month. I know I don't have a whole lot of money to pay anything, especially with our business shutdown. how are we all supposed to pay our bills? And that's something we need to figure out.
Yeah, exactly. That's definitely one thing that we're all going to be worrying about here coming. I mean, the first of the month's going to be here before we know it, and if we don't actually get to work in that time, how are we all going to pay this, that, and the other thing? What are the options? What's going on out there?
Not everybody has a safety net, or some people are still check to check all the time. I know I lived like that for years, so
exactly. Yeah, not many of us have this giant nest egg that we could fall back on. The couple of us, well, not me, but some people who do have money in the stock market are looking at it going, holy crap, everything's tanking. What do I do? And that's, the savings, something everybody's trying to live on. And we're all seeing the money that we have and the money we're depending on right now dwindling rapidly in so many different ways. So, what is there to do? How can people help and reach out and figure out what's going on? And hopefully, later in the week, we can actually have an expert come on and tell us, what do we do in these trying times? What do we do when everything's falling apart?
Some options people have. Please go on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PBR Productions. Talk to Kelsey about being on the show. We'd love to get some tips and advice on people, what they can do if they're unemployed or laid off during this thing. The other thing we want to do is thank all the different health workers, sanitation workers, truck drivers, grocery store workers. They're putting in the hard hours right now while we're all stuck at home. So I just wanted to reach out and say thank you. Thank you for keeping us up and running.
Exactly. Yeah, those people are some of the most important, pivotal people. They actually go out there and they risk, getting the illness just to make sure that we've got food in our mouths, to make sure that we've got medical care if need be. Those people are the ones who are actually keeping the things going right now. Those are the essential people that are keeping the gears of our society turning right now when everything else is shutting down and the uncertainty. They know about as much as we do too, but they still wake up, put on their uniforms, and go to the hospitals and take care of the sick. They get up and they make sure that the grocery store shelves are stocked so that we can actually get out there and get some food and make sure that no matter what happens over the next couple weeks, we're still going to be fed. So yeah, definitely thank you very much to those important essential workers that are out there making sure that the world doesn't completely fall into chaos and shut down.
The other thing is, we got to know all these nurses and stuff, they're running out of masks. If you have medical masks and you just donate them to your local nurse or your hospital or something like that, because if you hoarded them, you have 1 million of them in your shed in case the apocalypse happens. Let's give them to our medical workers instead of hoarding them. Let's be a little generous for the people that really need it, that are on the front lines here.
Definitely, definitely.
So, anybody want to come on the show and talk to us right now, go ahead and go on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PBR Productions. Say, hey, Kelsey, I want to be on the show. So, let's do it. And Corey's going to try to find us another article to look at.
See what I can find here. Bucks County official residents from 8 municipalities. All right, we're in Bucks County, Ivy Land. March 19th, disclosed residents who have tested positive.
All right, what is this?
Buckingham, Doylestown, Lower Makefield, Northampton, Upper Makefield, Upper Southampton, Warminster, Warrington townships have at least one resident counted among. Anyone living in a municipality with a COVID-19 case shouldn't panic, says the health director, David Damasker. While those municipalities showing no positive cases yet shouldn't be celebrating that there's no cases in your municipality, because that's probably not true. Yeah, guys, we don't really know until people start showing signs. So, everybody still be safe, even if you don't see people in your municipality. Your neighbors don't have it. Sure, that doesn't mean that they don't have a case that you can't see, or we just don't know. It's a virus. If you're not showing signs, then you don't know whether you're carrying it or not.
Okay, so what is it saying? Is it saying that it takes a while to show up, so you could be fine?
We're starting to see potentiality of our first indications from some community spread. We know that Montgomery County has declared community spread there, and so we know it's just a matter of time before we have it here. You guys, this can be airborne. I mean, you can get it just by being in the grocery store. Don't freak out. Don't worry about that. You know, go and get checked out for it and then get the medicine and rest you need if it does pop up.
We can't give you medical advice. We're not doctors.
Yep.
But we do want you to try to stay safe out there. No matter what you're doing out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Practice social distancing. All of that.
Right. Yeah. Serious symptoms, just, practice social distancing. So far, the 14 cases in Bucks County say they're doing just fine. Most of the people are actually able to be at home and rest up through all this. So that's one thing, you know, if you have it and you catch it early enough, most of the time you can actually just stay at home, fight through it, take the meds they're giving you, make sure that you listen to the doctor's instructions. But yeah, you know, they're urging healthy residents to limit their social interaction within reason, warned anyone who's sick to stay away from other people. He said that people who are testing positive now were infected before current social distancing precautions began. So you don't know how long you've actually had it in your system. That's one of the things we're actually starting to hear now as well. We're not going to see the effects of what we're doing now for a week or two. What we're doing has never been done before. What we're doing is going to work to a large degree because people are staying home. People still going out and doing some things, but it's still different from normal functioning of our society. And that's the thing, everybody, just stay home, stay inside to the extent you can. You know, I know we're all humans, we're social animals. We crave social interaction and hanging out with each other, but at the same time, let's hop on the computer. Talk to your friends over Skype, talk to your friends over Zoom, you know, talk to your friends over different social media sources that, you know, you can reach out to each other. We just got to kind of fight this through and ride it out for a couple weeks because we don't want it turning into China.
Yeah, you never know where this could go. I mean, there is some hopeful information out there. They're hoping there's a new drug, hydrochloroquine, with a Z-Pak combination. It seems to be helpful to some people. Scientists are trying to prove if that's a placebo effect or actually a real thing, but there's some hope coming that we can tell.
All right.
What's this?
This is the one for the business enforcements. You know, if you guys don't have to be open, they don't want you open. And they're going to crack down on people being open. They don't want the spread of this thing going on. So as of 8 a.m. this morning, if you're non-essential business, they don't want you open. So please, by all means, advertise over social media. Do whatever you can to promote your business. Heck yeah. If you don't during this time, then people might, I'm not going to say forget about you, but those who are actually advertising and pushing themselves out there are going to have a better chance of people coming back once all this is blown over because they're staying present, they're staying in potential customers' minds. And like I said, small business community, we all got to stick together, help each other, you know, promote each other in any way we can during all this.
Exactly.
So, all right, we're going to take a little break here for a minute, and then we'll be back.
Thing on. Don't dream it. Drive it. Yeehaw! Come on down to Shutdown Motor. I'm Jesse. You, used, rental, stolen, we got it all. Hell, half these cars. Come on down to Shutdown Automotive. And Thursday night is ladies' night. 13% apple. I know you can afford it. I driven past your kids' school. The only pressure is it. The only pressure. Yeehaw! The only pressure is in the tires. Yeehaw! Come on down. Ride out of here like a crazy fucking Bronco. For $0 down. Everything must go, including me.
name's Kevin Roberts with Durham Hill Farm, and this is my wife Elizabeth.
Q&B has helped our brewery keep up with our brand. Right now is the most exciting time ever to be in manufacturing.
Hey, hon, I think we're out of syrup.
All right, we could get some at the Q-Mart.
That really understand what it is the vision is.
Penn Community Bank has engaged through financial contribution.
I'm Todd Hutchins, owner of TNT Amusements and Entertainment. My name's Ben Shearer. I work for Highline Off-Road. We do aftermarket G-Carts.
What was it like with the Walkthrough History app?
To print stuff back in the day, you had to set each individual letter by hand.
Billing, dental hygiene, extractions.
He has a good wrestling mind. He's great with the talent.
We're the ones that go take care of them. People call us Ghost Fellas.
Hey guys, all right, we're back. So we're going to take a quick break around here for a minute, end the stream. We're actually going to have a meeting with the Percy Town Improvement Association just to kind of give an overview call and see what's going on with all the businesses around here, kind of talk a little bit about what's happening there. But later on today, we will be back after that call and let you know what's going on, kind of what businesses can do, the climate of everything that's happening right now. So we'll be back probably around 5 p.m. So we're just going to take a quick break, grab a bite to eat before that Zoom call that we got to do with the Town Improvement Association and the other local businesses. And then we'll be back to hopefully talk with Joe Ferry and let you guys know, what's going on around here and just the climate of what's going down. So thank you guys for sticking with us this far. If you want to be on our next broadcast when we come back, please drop us a line, drop us some info, and we'll be more than happy to sit and talk with you. See you guys in a little bit.
Do you want to advertise to the greater Philadelphia area? Now with PBR Productions and Facebook video ads, it's easy to target your customers, whether they live down the road or across the globe. PBR Productions is the film and television production company that can help your business grow with the power of internet video. For more information, a free consultation, and a coupon worth $100 towards your marketing plan, go to pbrproductions.com/sign up. Advertising with PBR Productions and Facebook video. It's more affordable than you might think.